everybody, I'm Allie, and this is my Y&R Chat vlog for Sunday, May 3rd, and it's Happy Katherine and Murph Wedding Day! Yay! I was so excited about that. I thought that Katherine looked absolutely stunning in her Amber Moore original dress, and Murph in his checkered shirt and polka dot bow tie. So cute. He was so adorable, and I loved Murph's original vows that he that he had. It went something like this: Katherine, getting married to you is better than catching a 25-pound walleye. I thought that was so adorable. Murph is like my favorite new character. I just love him, and he was all nervous about asking Victor to be his best man. Victor, I know that you're a good guy, and it was just so adorable. Obviously, Murph's best man really truly should have been Kevin, but we'll talk about that later. It ended up being Victor, and one plus to that was that it gave Nikki and Victor the chance to leer at each other from across the aisle during the wedding. That's, of course, always an interesting thing to watch. Nikki and Max bridesmaid dresses were huge. They were the hugest dresses I've ever seen. They just like flared out at the bottom, and it was just like, wow, that's gigantic. But it was very pretty and very classic. Mac got new hair for the occasion. It's longer now. You know, everybody I thought looked pretty good, very good. Meanwhile, of course, Jill is outside banging on the front door of the Chancellor Mansion, trying to get in. She's totally drunk, and on Monday she turns up hogtied, pretty much, in the closet, in the coat closet, so she's probably unable to ruin the wedding, I hope, and we may have Nina to thank for that. Thanks, Nina! So this week, Kevin's adventure in madness comes to a close. He fights the chipmunk and comes back to reality. You know, even though I wasn't a huge fan of the storyline, I did think it was cool and very telling that when he was fighting the chipmunk, he knocked the mask off of him, and it turned out that it was himself. He was unmasking himself, and he was fighting these demons internally. So that was kind of cool to see. And I'm just glad to have Kevin back. I know you guys are too. I'm definitely a Kevin fan, and I'm happy to have him back in reality. Now, I have to admit, you guys are gonna kill me for this. I'm probably gonna get reamed, but I'm kind of confused about the dream twist. Like, there was a wrinkle in time or something that happened early on in the week, and I couldn't figure it out. Like, did Kevin just knock himself out when he was in the padded cell, and then, like, you know, he didn't actually ever go to the hospital? He didn't ever actually jump out of the back of the van? So, I mean, I guess that's what it is. And then, so does that mean that if none of that ever happened, then Michael never told Gloria at the coffee house that Kevin was missing, which means she never felt guilty and never confessed to Katherine about kind of sabotaging her prior to the whole kidnapping incident? Is that what happened? I'm sorry that I'm totally lost here. Like, am I the only one that didn't totally get that? Because later on in the week, like after the whole it was just a dream thing was revealed, Katherine still made some snide comment, I think it was to Lauren, about Gloria. And so, like, I don't get it. Did that just never happen? I don't know. I'm sorry. Either way, though, Katherine getting pissed at Gloria was hilarious, and I liked the Gloria confession scene. I was like, is she seriously confessing to this right now? What does she have to gain from that? But I thought it was funny. Like, Katherine was so mad in that scene. I was like, Katherine, please don't strain anything. You know, I think that the Katherine and Gloria feud opens the way up for a viewer suggestion. One of you guys mentioned this, and I thought it was a really good idea at the time. Is it possible that Katherine and Gloria could be mother and daughter? You never know. I mean, don't ask me how it could possibly work, but it would be an interesting twist, and you just never know. So speaking of twists, Neil resigned from Newman. I'm totally shocked. I didn't even see that coming. I mean, I think it's going to take me some time to get used to that because Neil's been at Newman forever. He is Newman. He has like served Victor better than anyone else, even his children throughout the years. Neil more than anyone deserved to be CEO of Newman. And he just quit on the spot just like that. I mean, not even 2 weeks. It was just one day. I'm done. I'm finished. Like, why not just ask for a leave of absence if you need some time to go find yourself? Victor certainly would have allowed him to have that. And he admitted, Neil admitted to Olivia later on in the week that he kind of did it on a whim. You know, he was sort of, did I make the right decision? I don't know. I would think that you would want to think that out before doing it, but Neil's not exactly ahead of his game or on top of his game lately, so I don't know what he's thinking. It's a good thing that there just happened to be a wide open CEO position at Chancellor for Neil to take, so that's good for him. He kind of made a weird decision, but he ended up coming out on top with the promotion and a new company. So meanwhile, we're basically wide open here for the Neil and Tyra romance to ensue. Okay. They gave Tyra new hair this week, like I have been asking for. I think I've asked at least 2 or 3 times to give Tyra new hair, and they did it, which I appreciate. It's better than it was, but I was thinking curly and short, not just longer and flat. Flat is the problem. I think, you know, she's got such a pretty face. Let's give Tyra like some curly, funky, you know, crazy Drew sort of like hair, and I think that will make me like her a little bit better. So that's it, YNR. Fix the hair, and I'll consider going along for the ride with this romance. Okay, so YouTube has a 10-minute time limit on videos, so I am going to call this the end of part 1 of my vlog for today, but I'm going to post probably a really long one, much longer one to follow, because there is tons of stuff going on in GC this week, so I will post that video to follow, so stay tuned, and I will see you then. Bye!